A top focus. The run-up to elections is the time wherein you see all parties indulge in slugfest. Claims, counterclaims and promises become a norm for parties. Now, Telangana is heading into elections and it seems like parties are leaving no stone unturned to make jabs. In the latest, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has promised to conduct caste census if voted to power. He termed the caste census as the first step towards the Telangana dream.
जो हिंदुस्तान के बजट को कंट्रोल करते हैं इनमें से ओबीसी वर्ग के कितने हैं? मैंने पूछा बजट पर ओबीसी वर्ग का कितना कंट्रोल है? बजट के कितने निर्णय ओबीसी अफसर लेते हैं? 5% बजट का कंट्रोल ओबीसी वर्ग के हाथ में है। कम से कम 50% ओबीसी वर्ग है। मगर नरेंद्र मोदी और केसीआर आपको यह सच्चाई नहीं बताना चाहते।
Now, the BRS were quick to hit back the Congress leader and claim the party had already requested for caste census in the state 9 months back and ridiculed Gandhi for not having all the facts. Listen in.
कास्ट सेंसस की रिक्वेस्ट हमने करीब 6-9 महीने पहले हमने किया। हमारे राज्य सरकार की असेंबली से हमने रेजोल्यूशन पास किया, केंद्र सरकार को हमने भेजा। राहुल जी को जहां आवाज उठाना चाहिए पार्लियामेंट में वहां उठाएं, केंद्र सरकार को मोदी जी को जाके डिमांड करें और उनसे काम लें। अब जब पार्लियामेंट की बात आती है, राहुल जी जाते हैं, गले लग जाते हैं मोदी जी की। अब वहां तो गले लगते हैं, यहाँ आके बोलते हैं हमको बी टीम बोलते हैं। तो इसलिए मैं कहता हूँ राहुल जी को आप जानकारी लीजिए पूरी तरह से। यहाँ पे तेलंगाना राज्य में केसीआर जी की गवर्नमेंट ने 6-9 महीने पहले हमने हमारे असेंबली में रेजोल्यूशन पास किया कास्ट सेंसस के लिए। हमने कब का यहाँ से भेज दिया। अगर आपके पास कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए तो हम जरूर देंगे। आप जाके लड़िए मोदी जी से और मनाइए उनको, हमें कोई तकलीफ नहीं।
Now, Rahul also promised free bus rides for women in government buses, just like the party did in Karnataka. Rahul also ensured farmers of Telangana will get 500 rupees more than the MSP for any crop they grow.
सरकार आने के बाद तेलंगाना में जो भी सरकारी बसें चलेंगी उनमें महिलाओं को फ्री में घूमने का मौका मिलेगा। हर महिला के बैंक अकाउंट में हर महीने 2,500 रुपए मिलेगा। पहले जो आप 1,000 रुपए का सिलेंडर खरीदती थी, अब आप 500 रुपए का सिलेंडर खरीदेंगे, 500 रुपए वहां बचेंगे। किसानों के लिए రైతు भरोसा 15,000 रुपए प्रति एकड़, किसानों के लिए 12,000 रुपए प्रति एकड़, एग्रीकल्चर लेबरर्स के लिए फार्मर्स को 12,000 से 15,000 रुपए पर क्विंटल पैसा। जो भी आप उगाते हो उसके लिए एमएसपी से 500 रुपए प्रति क्विंटल ज्यादा पैसा।
All right, to understand this further, I'm being joined in by my guests this evening, T.R. Srinivas, BJP leader, Ram Mohan Reddy, Congress spokesperson, and Ravula Sridhar Reddy, BRS spokesperson. Good evening to all of you. Thank you very much for taking the time out and joining us here on Mirror Now. Ram, let me begin with you. Now, the party's poll promises in Telangana is very similar to what we've seen in Karnataka, although we did see a massive victory there. However, do you think it will be successful considering these promises are currently in a hurdle in Karnataka as well?
See, already the formula of these guarantees, we have witnessed the success in Karnataka and we are going to witness the same victory in Telangana too. Because that is what people need today. Need of the hour is that. Because see, earlier Congress party used to give like 10 varieties of ration for 180 rupees. But today they can't even buy a single oil packet with that price. Like the basic essential commodities are shooting up and inflation, as we can see, people are not able to afford the basic minimum necessities, right? So we have come up with additional bonus of 500 rupees for paddy on that MSP, which we already did when Congress was ruling in Telangana in between 2004 to 14. We have given 300 rupees extra to the MSP. And Indiramma Illu, out of the 6 guarantees, one more is Indiramma Illu. See, we have built homes at saturation limit. See, this government never believed that lakhs of houses were built in Telangana. So after they came into power, they inquired with CID. They inquired with the CID. that, whether all these homes are built or not, because we have built with a saturation limit. For any application, we have given sanctions. For any applications, we have given approvals, and we help the poor people to build their dream homes. After, being the reports from the CID, this government has gone mute. Out of all the 6 guarantees which Congress party has given to the people in Telangana, around 70% of the guarantees were done earlier when we were in power. So it is nothing new now. So why BRS is coming out and shouting like, it is like highly impossible to get into all this? Because it is the BRS inefficient administration which made the surplus budget into the, huge debts. Now, in fact, they are in a position not giving salaries in time. That is the reason there is a lot of anti-incumbency here. 100% we have that hope, and we are going to see that victory as well.
All right, so you do seem very confident with the fact that Congress is going to replicate the success of what they did see in Karnataka. But Ravula Reddy, let me come to you. What do you make of these promises? And plus, why does the BRS think this census promise is half-baked?
See, out of desperation, Congress's party is speaking anything and everything. And if there is any state government in the entire country that has taken care of the farmers in the past 9 years, that is Telangana state government. We are number one in the welfare and development done to the farmers, growth of income and everything. Whether it is irrigation facilities, whether it is projects, whether it is distributaries that were built to give proper irrigation. And Congress is today talking about giving extra money to the MSP. Telangana state government is the only state government which has given financial assistance before the crop itself, before sowing the crop itself, rupees 10,000 per acre. In the past, 9 years, we have transferred 73,000 crores in the form of direct benefit transfer to 63 lakh farmers. No government in the entire country has done it, including the Congress governments in Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, so on and so forth, and BJP governments. The same scheme was copied by the Narendra Modi government in the name of Kisan Samman, which they give only 6,000 in 3 installments. Number 2, Telangana government is the only government which has actually taken care of the social security and financial security in terms of, Raitu Bima, an insurance scheme to all the farmers, even they hold a 1 cent of land, a rupees 5 lakh insurance was given in the past 6-7 years. More than 1 lakh families, unfortunately, after the death of their family head, they have got the insurance money without any middleman. Is this not welfare? And Congress, people are speaking about giving 500 rupees extra. Our state government, in the end, was the only government where we go to every village in the name of IKP centers. We buy every, crop that was taken out, yield, and we deposit the money in 15 days time, and all the farmers are happy. Today, more than 3,000 agricultural extension officers are working round the clock in the entire state to help the farmers. More than 3,000 Raitu Vedikas, where the farmers can come together, discuss what kind of advantages that can be done. Rather, these agricultural extension officers will go and explain them which crop can be taken now and all that. So Telangana is giving free power to all our farmers, and 24 hours in 24 hours free power to the farmers. And all these welfare measures were taken by the Telangana state government, and in the form of Kaleshwaram, the world's biggest lift irrigation scheme, we have rather given irrigation facility to the new ICAT of 18 lakh acres. There 18 lakh acres consolidated over 36 lakh acres. Today, more than 1 crore acres are irrigated in the past 9 years. Today, we are a state known as Telangana model which can be replicated by, which is replicated by the many, state governments today, whatever we have done to the farmers' welfare. Only for elections, that's why we say Congress party and Mr. Rahul Gandhi is an election Gandhi. Wherever there is an election, he will come, some local leader will give him a script, and they will prepare a manifesto by adding just 400-500 rupees to whatever we have done, whatever guarantees, whatever schemes today they are announcing. They are already being implemented in the state of Telangana, and they are just changing the name, putting some other name, and aage piche Gandhi ka naam rakhenge, and add 500 rupees, 1,000 rupees more, and say that. I am asking Congress party leaders, have you implemented
But
this
Mr.
in your
Reddy,
states?
that poll promises of the Congress did work in Karnataka. Does the BRS believe that they'd be able to replicate the success?
Absolutely not. In Karnataka, there was a corrupt BJP government which was in, ruling, a 40% government. In Telangana, as Congress leaders are saying there is no anti-incumbency. Today, we are a very strong party here, and the government, which has done welfare and development properly in the past 9 years, where if you look at any social indicators or any development indicators, we are number one in the country. Probably we are in the top 3, whether it is per capita income, per capita power consumption, or infant mortality rate, or mother mortality rate. And you take any indicator, Telangana is one of the best. Whether it is IT experts or infrastructure development or schools, whatever, health sector. So unlike Karnataka, Congress is not going to get any ground here. They will speak like this. Now, I told all these election Gandhis, political theorists would come, speak a different language, but people of Telangana are intelligent. They know what is KCR, our leader, our honorable CM, and we work, and we don't have any bosses in Delhi. Delhi. We have our own people, are our bosses. They understand what Telangana people have done. Telangana government has done to them in the past 9 years. Farmers, women, youth, all sections for that matter, this government has done the best which was possible to any state.
All right, so essentially you do feel that the Congress will not be making inroads, Mr. Reddy. I'm going to come back to you as we talk about what else did KT Rama Rao did state as far as what he thinks of Rahul Gandhi as a leader. But let me go across to Srinivas. Srinivas, is BJP solely focusing on the Modi magic? We still do not see strong leadership as far as the party is concerned. There's also this whole puzzle of the A-team, B-team.
Thank you, Nivedhana, and hi to my fellow panelists also. I've been listening very quietly to our Congress gentleman and Sridhar Reddy ji from BRS. I have only one question to Sri Rahul Gandhi ji. Whenever he declares anything, does he have any scientific basis? Because I'll give you one example. We have the cabinet committee of economic affairs, which met in this month only, October, and they declared minimum support price, which were what we say rate of return, which basis of the crops which are sown across India, and they are giving good rate of return. Now, Rahul Gandhi ji wants to better without any scientific basis first. His scientific advisors or the advisors who are behind him are just giving him a script, and he just comes and talks here. We have a case study in Karnataka where there are many things which they are struggling to find the money. I have only one question. Where are you going to find additional outlays and money for the promises which you are doing it right now? And the crux of the entire thing hinges on one aspect, which every common man on the street is asking. Congress people, will your MLA stick with you, your party? Will they migrate back to BRS? That's only my question. If you want to do whole acquisitions across, that's a part and parcel of the game of the elections. But will the Congress MLAs remain in Congress? That's a big question.
Okay, taking that point across to Sama Reddy. Sama Reddy, how do you anticipate this panning out for the party as far as the situation for the Congress is concerned? And also if you would want to counter the points that Ravula Reddy made earlier as well of Rahul Gandhi and his leadership.
See, it is. Let me start with the statement what BRS leader started with. He has come up saying that, it was their brainchild, like, coming up with financial assistance to the farmers. That Raitu Bandhu has got so much of publicity, and everybody replicated that in their particular states. But let me remind you that they copied this idea from Congress Party 2014 manifesto, which we included in our manifesto. BRS alias TRS, erstwhile TRS, who got into power, they copied our manifesto point and just provided 10,000 rupees of financial assistance to the farmers. So where is the point of their creativity now? So the matter of copying from Congress manifesto has been a regular process for BRS. Even this time, they copied our Right Bandhu, they copied our women financial assistance, they copied our Yuva Vikasam, they copied our everything, every manifesto points. Even in 2018 elections also, they copied our manifesto. They will wait until Congress party come up with some declarations or guarantees. Then they copy, add 10 or reduce minus. See, this time we have come up saying that, LPG prices will be given at a price of 500 rupees. They came up and said like, we are going to give for 400 rupees. Who stopped you from decade for giving, LPG cylinders for 400 rupees? Why this type of boasting?
Mr. Rahul Reddy, would you want to come in on that, where they essentially saying that the BRS have copied the manifesto of the Congress?
See, if people would have thought their manifesto is good, they would have got the mandate, right? So why should we copy? Yes, even if you agree for that, why the similar idea was not implemented across your Congress party ruling governments? Ram Mohan is saying just for the sake of saying, our leader is innovative, creative, and he understands the needs of the people, especially the aspirations and needs of Telangana people better. Whether it is water, whether it is we have come out. Our agitation for separate state of Telangana was on Nilu Nidulu Niyamakalu. That means water, whether it is drinking water or water for the fields and all that. Then Nidulu for funds for various programs and all that. Then appointments. In all the three sectors, we have excelled. So there is nothing for us to copy from Congress party. Today, Congress party was, had to be sent out by the people of this country twice. And in the last elections, they were not even opposition in this country. Okay, so they are speaking big, saying that we are copying. We are in the government for the past 10 years. Why should we copy somebody? Is somebody desperate to come to the power, announcing these kind of schemes? Are they copying? Or the schemes which are implemented by us? They've just changed the names. Okay, so we don't have to have any need to copy somebody's thing. We understand the aspirations. I am repeating the statement of Telangana people better. We don't need any Gandhis or we don't need any Modis to help us to grow Telangana state. And as it is, I challenge the Congress leaders. You come out and come for a discussion. I challenge you on any of the development and social indicators. Where are you and where are we? Compared to your ruling states.
Talking about development, Rahul Reddy, I'm going to interject you there because I want to go to Sama Reddy with there. These poll promises have also led to a massive shortage of funds in Karnataka, right? So how sure are you on delivering these promises that have been made?
Like I told earlier, Nivedhana, see 70% of the Congress guarantees which are being declared in Telangana were used to be delivered when we were in power. That is from 2004 to 2014. When it comes to Yuva Vikasam, like 5 lakh rupees of educational policy through, this reimbursement.
Amount don't lie.
When it came to farmer inputs, this time BRS party has come up saying that, we are giving financial assistance. But on the other hand, for every 40 kg of paddy procurement, they are cutting off like 8 kgs in wastage. That means they are giving this financial assistance with right hand, but looting it with the left hand. And every farmer is aware of this.
No, but that is essentially what I did go on to ask is as to how you're going to be delivering these promises, right? I think our viewers have somehow understood about the poll promises that have been made. But I quickly want to go across to Srinivas as well. Srinivas, this whole conversation, which I'll also try getting in a word from Rahul Reddy, of this Team A and the Team B, and I'm pretty sure we've been seeing for the past couple of days, run up to the elections, we'll probably see more of that. Where does the BJP stand with this?
Some says A, some says B, some says C for Chor. I'm really surprised. See, if you see the precedent, there was a migratory birds, sorry to use this word, migration of MLAs from Congress to BRS. Now, when the election was nearing, they're back to square one. Now, how do we see this? The public is asking, what is the guarantee that Congress will stick to its flock? Or they will be back to the same old stories that, yes, we are coming back here, take us back, and we are there to join you. This is what is going on. So this is all about the poll talks, the poll, there's entertainment, nothing else. The cover fire they are giving to each other. We all know that what is going on.
Nivedhana,
Okay. Ravula Reddy, yes, coming to you as far as this whole puzzle, this, the conundrum of discussion, you also did go on to state very clearly that the A team is the BRS in Telangana. Is that what you all stand by? And who will stand for Team B and Team C then?
no. Many times we have made it very clear. We are the A team of Telangana people. It was proven time and again in many elections, even in the past two elections. And successfully, we are going to form the government for the third time. And this B, Bekar team, and C, Chor team. For that, there are vacancies for Congress and BJP. They are fighting for the same second distant position in our state. And let me tell you, the Telangana people will never believe Congress party, especially in delivering their poll promises. And they are watching in Karnataka today. And how on a daily basis the stories are coming out. People are, coming out to protest that they are not giving power. Then leaders there, especially one of their ministers day before yesterday was giving a statement saying that we can give you only 5 hours power. And here Mr. Revant Reddy, their PCC president, said farmers needs only 3 hours of power, where we are actually giving 24 hours free power to the farmers of Telangana for the past so many years. So, I mean,
Mr.
that is the kind
Rahul
of
Reddy, as much as you're making pertaining points as to what the strategy of the BRS is essentially, and drawing things into perspective very clearly, that you are very confident of winning the elections and December 3rd is what will work in your favor. Of course, time is only going to tell. The Congress seems confident. With the BJP, we still have to wait and see if it's the Modi magic that's going to work for them. But on that note, I want to thank the three of you for joining us here this evening and sharing with us your perspective. But I'm afraid that's all that we have the time for. We're also